In this video we're gonna look at how to reclaim some of the parts in a fidget spinner. Stay tuned. Put it in here, squeeze, kapow! Haha! Works every time. Treasure! Haha! And you have this little helper. Ta-da! So a few years ago, fidget spinners became a really big thing. I think I saw them everywhere, every toy store around. And right now you don't see them anywhere. But if you think about it, there must be millions produced. So probably there's a bunch of warehouses right now still full of them, or they're being destroyed, recycled. I don't know what happens. So my mom bought a bunch of them. I was thinking, what can I do with this? Can we reclaim some of the parts? So for the plastic, maybe you could put it through a grinder, melt it down to filament to use in a 3D printer, or put it in a new mold. I mean, you can always burn it. But for the bearings part, I was thinking, hey, it would be cool to reuse those because there's a lot of applications for bearings. So we got our fidget spinners right here. Very smooth. A little bit of plastic right here. We can take these covers off. I've been thinking, how can I extract these bearings? I can just smack them with a screwdriver and a hammer and I would probably pop them out. I don't love that. My very first attempt at extracting the bearings was just to cut into the frame of the spinner, and then the pressure's off. You can just slide it out with your fingers. However, it would be more fun to not destroy the fidget spinner. So I made a little tool. It's this little tool. And you have this little helper. So what we can do is put this one right here, align these holes, and then also use a hammer. And then, ta-da! We have one of the bearings. So as much as I love smacking things with a hammer, this isn't really all that sophisticated. So I made a design in CAD.
What? Awesome!
So the idea was to glue all of this in one piece, and then you have the pusher part, and this goes into here. So it's a little box. If you put it here, you can just push, and you will put pressure only on the bearings, and they will remain. But as you can see, I didn't do my drawing too well, so we got too much play right there. And the problem is that then you're not pushing the bearings, but you're pushing the fidget spinner, and it's not gonna work. And on this side, I forgot to put one more layer of wood, so it's not deep enough to push them all the way through. I even tried to make one of the pieces with my 3D printer to align it better, and that did a good job. But now the problem is still that the pillars where pushing the bearings aren't aligned properly. So I went back into drawing, and this time I succeeded. Look at this. Haha. We have a bunch of layers of wood. We have the pushers, and we have the pushy, and let's see if it works. Zoop. Looks a little bit like something else, especially this version, the first version, because I didn't make it all symmetrical. I made a little mistake. So it looks a bit like a dick. Let's put this here. And now we don't smash it with a hammer. We can just push. We have a closed box. So let's see the result. Look at this. We extracted the bearings. Haha! Awesome. One down, 3 more to go. Pow! I realized that building a tool to extract these bearings for 4 fidget spinners is kind of stupid. Put it in here, squeeze, and kapow! Haha! Works every time. Awesome. We're left with this treasure. So we grabbed a bunch of parts from Fidget Spinners. It was quite fun. I mean, you could just slam them out with a hammer, but where's the fun in that? So in this case, we made a very over-engineered tool to press them out using laser cutting and CAD design. But the result is very nice. I mean, look at all this wonderful bounty.